When Blender finished and you have your video ready, you would have to start a new session in Blender. You could reuse the last one, but the project, as displayed here, would always render over whatever we are going to edit in another layout of Blender. So that's why I recommend using a new session. If you recorded me as a user like this and put the files available to students around the world, I may object that this only be done if my face is anonymized or the data is anonymized. Blender has excellent options for this, but they are a bit tricky to achieve. This video is about that. So we have three features, three faces that are tracked over the video, and I will now show you how to track them and overlay them with a 2D filter that we create. Okay, the video editing is empty, which is important because the motion tracking project that we are going to work on in a minute must not be overlaid with the output from with the movie frames from the video sequence editor. So we create a new session. I select the same frame rate as for my GoPro, the same output folder, the same export format, QuickTime, compatible with Clan. And then I go into the motion tracking layout. And here you see a timeline, some fancy widget, and yeah, tracking indicator that tells you where you have errors, where your features have been tracked, when your features have been tracked. So our output is in the output folder, our video. Here you see the first frame and the immediate problem: my face is not anonymized. We do so by adding, trying to track features across the video, like my head and face, and I tried it several times already. This one is a challenging one because you see the light on my face. For the first thing is my face is very blurry, and the light shifts across my features in the face, which makes it hard to detect for Blender what to track. Therefore, we could choose to put it the tracker, the marker, somewhere distinguishable, like a dark area bordering to a bright area, removing some channels to make it even clearer, and track the feature by clicking here or pressing Ctrl T. If we do so, Blender tries to follow the feature across the frames, and there it fails. So on the first failed frame, I grab the feature again with G and reapply it to my hair. And then I tell it to track again. This is perfect, although I don't need the tracking anymore here. So I grab it and move it out of the frame so that it won't render for the frames where my face isn't visible anyway. When I go further in the video, I might find a point where I would like to reapply the filter, like here, because my face is becoming visible again. So I grab that thing again, move it onto a distinguishable feature, let's say here, and tell Blender to track it. It works fine. Yeah, we need quite a disk actually. Move it away again. move forward a few frames. Oops. Move it down again. Track. Okay, we hit the artificial limit, which is wrong. 1583. 4. That's right. And tell Blender to trace. Very nice, very nice. We need quite a disk for this one to hide my face. What we do is we place a disk onto the marker, and that has to be big enough to cover the face. And on the disk we will place a frame, a visual filter that blurs my face, so it becomes very hard to recognize. Yeah, and soon we are done. We don't even need one. And we don't need to hide my features here. So I remove the marker. Clear after. And here I would like it back. Works well until the end, maybe. No. It's okay there. Yeah, it's fine. Move it away. Move it back down. And away. And we're done. So up here you see the marker has been placed most of the times, and there were little interruptions. Generally that's a good sign. Shift left for the beginning of the video. But you can do real advanced stuff with this, like mapping the 3D landscape of my face and then applying different masks to it. But we only need it for anonymization, and that's fine for us. So I zoom a bit out to get the second feed of the video. That starts here. We add a marker again. On my face, which isn't visible. It might be in a bit. My face becomes visible. Oops. So I go down, append it here, and drag that feature. Go back up, drag that feature. Go back up, drag this feature. Nostril, drag nostril. It doesn't want to. This is not working too well. We drag the eye then. Doesn't want to. Now I would like actually to increase this one, grow this a bit, and grab the eye. Okay, I may have to force myself through this. Take the ear then. It doesn't want to. Anyway, we're clear. This was a hard bit because of the blurry image, and now I would like it back. I go back down and track this piece of hair. I have no luck with this. This is better, but I would still like to track my nose. You can do it. Come on, Blender. My nose. Where's my nose? Nice. Damn it. Let's inspect the last frame. Huh, no. Grab my nose. Why is this so stubborn? Oh yeah, blurry footage. I go to blurry footage. I tell it to grab my nose, and track it. Maybe I could turn some channels off up here. Again, I grab my nose. Now my fingers are kind of changing too much at once for the tracker to track. My expressions change too much. I turn my head too far. Grab the nose. Perfect. Grab the nose. Oh, wait a second. The reason why I'm so picky about the process is I want to be able to have a small disk here. Otherwise, too much of the footage would just be hidden or distorted, and that would be a shame. Now this works okay. We're halfway through. Take the eye. It's okay. Take the eye. This is annoying. Move it away. Scroll forward a few frames. You see, this is quite tedious, but that's how you do it. Okay, I think I'll finish this, and then you can see the finished tracks once we're done and go on to the next step.